So, good morning, good afternoon, and evening to everyone who is watching this video, and especially to you, of course, Sir July Ray Jalori. I am John Cedric Apawan, and I sure do hope that you find my video amusing or pleasant to watch as we get to know more about myself with a series of questions for the following video or the following questions that I'm gonna be answering. After all, I do think that even I myself here don't know a lot about myself. So first on the list is strengths and weaknesses. Honestly, I don't have a lot of strengths and weaknesses that I know of. I think it is because of the fact that during the pandemic, I was just holed up in my room or was just stuck in my room for like at least 15 hours a day for at least 5 days straight. What I do know of is that my eyes are pretty good in reading stuff faster. I play a lot of games, including rhythm games, which actually does help me in quite a lot of stuff, like actually reacting to fast objects and see them move slower than they originally used to. As for weaknesses, although it is my strength, it is also my weakness. Why is that? Well, it's because it is my eyes. Now you must be wondering why it's my strength and also my weakness. Well, it is actually because I'm kind of partially blind. That is why I'm using these glasses that I have on me right now. I don't really know the exact reason for it as to why this happened, but I'm pretty sure it must be because of the fact that I would just stay up in my bed or my room for 15 hours a day for 5 days straight. I guess this is what the term you reap what you sow would mean. Next up on the list is likes and dislikes. Just like what I said earlier, I don't know a lot about myself. So it's gonna be probably the same, or it's probably gonna be the same for the rest of the questions. So, what I like is somewhere quiet and peaceful and somewhere that I can be alone in, which I can play and listen to peacefully. Although I can get pretty rowdy and loud sometimes when I'm with friends, but if alone, I would rather pick somewhere where it is quiet and peaceful, and of course, somewhere that I can be alone of, just like my own room, I guess. As for the dislikes, well, it would be the opposite of my like or likeness, which is somewhere loud, a lot of people, and where I can't be alone to enjoy peacefully. Although if I have some close friends that I am with, I guess I am fine and comfortable with it. Next up on the list is your bucket list. I guess for this year, um, well, honestly, there's actually nothing, unless aside from money, I guess. Because for now, I don't have anything that I'd like to get or anything that I would like to go to. But with money or some sufficient money, I guess if I do uh, want something in the near future, then I can just use the money that I have and buy it or go to it. That is all. So, next one is your unforgettable experience. So, for this question, although it may sound dumb or stupid, uh, it's actually about a game where it has a lot of chances or your luck depends on it. And in that one game, I was able to get an item at around 0.0001 percentage in getting in just one pull. And although it may not seem a lot, but with the variety of things in that game, around 100,000 items, it's actually a lot. It was quite rare and, of course, shocking to me. And I mean, I played it for like a few months, so it was quite an experience that I was able to get something like that in this year. And another thing that I cannot forget would be that I was able to meet a group of online friends that I've known for, I guess, since the pandemic started. It was because that we met up in one place. I'm pretty sure it was in Jensen or something. And we talked for 2 years in front of the camera. And meeting them in person was like a very good experience because I myself do not know of or do not know how to talk to people a lot, especially to strangers. That's that. Next up is talent. So, what does talent actually mean? Well, it means a natural skill or aptitude. I don't have a lot of talent, so the talent that I think that I'm kind of good at it would be rhythm games, I suppose. I am not particularly good at anything, just like what I've said. I am well. My academic performance is barely average, but with this talent that I can see stuff faster and play this game, which is rhythm games, I've heard a lot of people saying that I'm quite good at the game. So I thought that maybe this is a talent or a skill that I have that at least me who doesn't have a lot of stuff or talents was actually able to get or was actually able to have a talent. So next is level of intelligence. I believe that I am very average when it comes to intelligence. My grades are just barely, like very barely average. And I actually struggle a lot on classes since my memory and some other stuff, I tend to forget them. Which is why I'm even kind of shocked how I was able to get the grades that I have now. Because I'm not good at anything, that's all. So, next up is goals. I don't have anything to really think of aside from these two. Taking care of both my physical and my mental well being. I want to get a healthy body for this year and start exercising a lot more and talk to more people for my mental well being. Next up is self care routine. I don't think I have some unless sleeping early and taking shower and doing a toothbrush every day is one. But I do plan to do other stuff but not yet since I don't have the money. Lessons this year. This is the next question. So, the one lesson that I really did not forget of is to never be too confident. I myself, although I did say my grades are just average, I expected mine this year to be at least 85 up or at least 80 plus. But to my surprise, I got a failing, no, not a failing grade, but 79, which has never actually really happened to me before unless I forgot about it. So with that grading, it taught me to be not too confident and study or learn hard enough to not do the same mistake as I did. Last but not least is things you're grateful for this year. For last year or this year or any other year, I am quite grateful that I am still alive and I am still kicking in and I can do a lot of stuff. And I am also grateful that I was able to meet a lot of new people and make some new friends that did help me a lot in my well-being, especially my mental health, since it helped me become more confident and try to talk to more people as I grow on. Well, that would be all. I am John Cedric Apawan and thank you for listening.